Not everything that breaks you is meant to destroy you. I'm Christy. Welcome to the unraveling. Hi, beautiful soul. I'm Christy, and this space is for the ones who feel too much, love too deeply, and still choose to rise with open hearts. If you're new here, hello and welcome. And to my returning family, I am so happy you're back with me, week after week, heart to heart, as we walk this journey together. Short disclaimer: when I speak of divine feminine and masculine energies, I'm referring to the energetic principles and not gender. We carry both within us, no matter our identity or expression. Today, I want to talk about something that I think is deeply overlooked on this journey: the nervous system. Because so many people approach spiritual awakening, twin flame connections, and healing as if it's only happening spiritually or emotionally, when in reality, your body is going through something too. And if your nervous system is overwhelmed, dysregulated, exhausted, or stuck in survival mode, everything feels louder. The obsessive thoughts, the emotional spirals, the fear, the anxiety, the over-analyzing, the energetic overwhelm. All of it intensifies when the nervous system doesn't feel safe. And honestly, I think many people on this journey have been living in prolonged nervous system activation without even realizing it. Especially after heartbreak, separation, emotional confusion, abandonment wounds, intense energetic experiences, or deep emotional awakenings. Your body starts living in a constant state of anticipation, waiting, scanning, overthinking, feeling every energetic shift. And after a while, it becomes exhausting. That's why nervous system healing matters so much. Not because it makes you less spiritual, but because grounding the body helps the soul experience become sustainable. And I think this is where many people accidentally lose themselves. They become so focused on signs, synchronicities, energy shifts, telepathy, longing, emotional intensity, that they stop asking, but does my body actually feel safe right now? And that question matters so much. Because love is not meant to feel like constant survival. And healing is not about becoming numb or disconnected. It is about teaching your body that it is safe to exist in the present moment again. Safe to breathe, safe to rest, safe to stop monitoring everything. And this is probably one of the biggest reasons I do my energy transmissions on Tuesdays, where we realign your nervous system, or try to. Not because I think one meditation magically fixes everything, but because the body needs moments of safety and recalibration. Moments where we stop gripping so tightly. Moments where the nervous system can finally exhale. Because when the nervous system begins regulating, something incredible starts happening. The mind quiets a little, the fear loosens, the obsessive energy softens, the body stops living in a constant emergency mode. And from that place, you can actually hear yourself more clearly, not from panic, not from desperation, but from a grounded presence. I also think many feminines have spent years trying to spiritually ascend out of emotions their body never actually processed. So the body keeps holding grief, fear, abandonment, longing, hypervigilance. And no amount of affirmations can fully override a nervous system that still feels unsafe. That's why embodiment matters. That's why grounding matters. That's why slowing down matters. And honestly, nervous system healing often looks much simpler than people think. Sometimes it's eating nourished food, going outside, sleeping properly, putting your phone down, taking deep breaths, moving your body, listening to calming music, crying instead of suppressing, creating moments where your body remembers, I am here, I am safe, and I can soften now. And the more regulated you become, the less reactive the external world feels. You stop collapsing every time energy shifts. You stop spiraling every time communication changes. You stop making fear your permanent home. And I really believe that this is a part of the deeper healing happening right now collectively. People are being called not just into spiritual awakening, but into nervous system healing, into embodiment, into learning how to hold deep connection without living in emotional survival mode. Because true union with yourself or another cannot stabilize through chronic nervous system dysregulation. The body has to feel safe enough to receive love. And maybe that's why this work matters so much. Not because it makes us perfect, but because it helps us return to ourselves, gently, safely, and fully. If you stayed until the end, my love, I want to thank you for spending this time with me. If this resonates with you, please feel free to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts below. I always love reading your experiences and perspectives on these conversations. And until tomorrow, stay open, stay soft, and stay sovereign. I love you all. I hope you have a fabulous day ahead. Take care now. You're not here by accident. You're so new. We'll meet again right here between the lines.